Now we will start the exercise 4.2. We have first question, find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization. There are 5 questions and we will solve these one by one. The first question is x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. We will have to find the roots of this quadratic equation. Now we will break minus 3x into two parts, that the product of those parts becomes minus 10 and the sum becomes minus 3x. So x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. So minus 5x plus 2x becomes minus 3x and 5 multiplied 2 becomes 10. So x here is common in first two terms, so x minus 5, and 2 is common in second last two terms, so it becomes x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now x plus 2, the terms which are outside the bracket became one term and x minus 5 makes the other term, so these are equating to 0. So we can write x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 5 is equal to 0. So the roots of the equation are x is equal to minus 2 or x is equal to 5. So this is the solution of the first part of the question. Now the second part is 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So we will break the x into two parts. It becomes 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. Here taking 2x common, so it becomes x plus 2 minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. So it becomes x plus 2 and 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. It becomes x is equal to minus 2 or x becomes 3 by 2. So these are the two roots of the quadratic equation. This is the solution of the second part. Now the third part is under root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 under root 2 is equal to 0. Now we will break 7x into two parts, so the product becomes 10. So 2 under root x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 under root 2 is equal to 0. Now taking x common, so it becomes under root 2x plus 5 plus 2 under root taking out common, so under root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0 because 2 under root multiplied by 2 becomes 2. So here 2x under root plus 5 and x plus under root 2, these are two terms, so it becomes under root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 under root is equal to 0. So it becomes under root 2x is equal to minus 5 or x is equal to minus under root 2. So x is equal to minus 5 divided by under root 2. So these are the two roots of the quadratic equation. This is the solution of the third part. Now fourth part of the question, 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. It can be written as 16x square minus 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. So here 16x square and minus 8x is converted into minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So here taking out 4x common, then 4x minus 1 minus 1 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Because in this case 16x square minus 4x, the common is 4x and 4x multiplied 4x 16x square and 4x multiplied by 1 minus 4x, and similarly this 1 makes the product of this term. So 4x minus 1 bracketed term and 4x minus 1, the terms which are out of bracket make is equal to 0. So it becomes 4x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. So here comes out to be x is equal to 1 by 4 and on the other side x is equal to 1 by 4. So both the roots of this quadratic equation are same. Now we will carry to the fifth part of the question, that is 100 x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. It becomes 100x square minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. So taking 10x common, so it becomes 10x minus 1 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. So 10x minus 1 taking 1, 10x minus 1 taking other term, so it is equal to 0. Either 10x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. So the roots of this equation becomes x is equal to 1 by 10 or x is equal to 1 by 10. So these are the roots of the quadratic equation of the fifth part of the first question. With this we have completed the first question of exercise 4.2. Now the second question of exercise 4.2, solve the problems given in example 1. The question is, John and Giovanni together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. The solution of the question is, let the number of marbles John had is equal to x, then the number of marbles Giovanni had (45 minus s), because both have the marbles 45. So the number of marbles left with Johan when he lost 5 marbles becomes x minus 5, because he has x marbles. We assumed the number of marbles left with Giovanni when she lost 5 marbles, that is 45 minus x minus 5 is equal to 40 minus x, because 45 minus 5 40 minus x. So according to the question, their product is equal to 124, which we show as x minus 5, and 40 minus x. So x multiplied by 40 becomes 40x, and x multiplied by minus x becomes minus x square, minus 5 multiplied by 4 becomes minus 200, and 5 multiplied by x becomes 5x. So it becomes minus x square plus 45x minus 200, equating it to their product 124. So we can rewrite it as x square minus 45x plus 200 plus 124, because we carry all these terms to this side. So it becomes x square minus 45x plus 324 4 is equal to 0. Now we will break the 45x into two parts. So x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 is equal to 0, because 45 36x minus 9x becomes minus 45, and 36 multiplied by 9 comes out to be 324. So we will now break it as x common taking from first two terms, so x minus 36, then taking 9 common from last two terms, it becomes x minus 36 is equal to 0. So one term is x minus 36 and second term is x minus 9 is equal to 0. So x value comes out to be either 9 or x value comes out to be 36. So these are the number of marbles they have, 9 and 36. So this is the answer of the first part of the question. Example, the second part is, a cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was rupees 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. Solution of the second part is, let the number of toys produced on that day B is equal to X. So the cost of production in rupees of each toy that day, 55 minus X. So the total cost of production in rupees that day is X, 55 minus X. So according to the question condition, 50x multiplied by 55 minus x is equal to 750. So 55x minus x square is equal to 750, or we can write it as x square minus 55x plus 750 is equal to 0. Now we will do the factorization of this. It becomes x square minus 30x minus 25x plus 750 is equal to 0, because 30 multiplied 25 product comes out to 750, and 35 and minus 25 the sum comes out to be minus 55. So taking x common from first two terms, it becomes x minus 30, then 25 common as x minus 30. So equating it is 0. So x minus 25 and x minus 30. So x comes out to 25 or 30. So this is the answer of the second part. Now the third question is, find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Let one number is equal to s, because the product sum of two numbers is 27. So sum of two numbers is equal to 27. So second number is 27 minus x. Product of two numbers, two numbers, that is 182. So x 27 minus x, this is the product, is equal to 182. So it becomes 27x minus x square is equal to 182, or we can write it as x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. So breaking 27 into two parts, it becomes x square minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 is equal to 0. Taking x common from first two terms, it becomes s minus 13. Then 14 common, it becomes s minus 13 is equal to 0. So x minus 13 1 and x minus 14 the other term, so it is equal to 0. So x becomes out to be 13 and x becomes out to be 14. So these are the two numbers. So first number 13, second number is 14. So this is the answer of the third question. Now the fourth question is, find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. Fourth question, the solution is, let first positive number is x, second positive integer or number, that is x plus 1, because we have two consecutive integers. So if we consider first as x, then the next consecutive integer will be x plus 1. So sum of squares of both positive integers is equal to 365 as according to the question. So x square plus x plus 1 square is equal to 365. Now we will do the opening of the bracket. It becomes x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 365. So x square plus x square becomes 2x square plus 2x, and we will carry 365 to other side. It becomes plus 1 minus 365 is equal to 0. So it becomes 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. Further taking 2 outside, it becomes x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. So now we will do the simplification of this part, because 2 is equal to 0. So x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. Taking x common from first two terms, it becomes x plus 14. Then taking minus 13 common, so it becomes x plus 14 is equal to 0. So x plus 14 and x minus 13 comes out to be 0. So x comes out to be minus 14 or 13. Considering rejecting minus in negative integer, so we will assume x is equal to 13. So the second integer, positive integer, that is x plus 1, x we have calculated 13 plus 1, that is 14. So the numbers are 13 and 14 because their sum of squares becomes 365. We can prove it by mentioning 13 square plus 14 square. It comes out to be 169 plus 196, that comes out to be 365. So this is the proof of these, this is a sum and square. The fifth question is, the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base if the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter. Find the other two sides. According to question, the perpendicular is 7 less than the base, so you assume base as x and perpendicular will be x minus 7 and hypotenuse that is 13. So let the base of right angle triangle is x centimeter. So altitude or perpendicular of right triangle is x minus 7 centimeter. Hypotenuse of right triangle that is given is 13 centimeter. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Base square we have given x square, perpendicular given is x minus 7 square, and hypotenuse we have given 13 square. So it becomes 169 x square plus, opening this bracket, it becomes x square plus 49 minus 14x. So x square plus x square becomes 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169, because when we carry 169 to other side it becomes of minus sign, so it becomes 2x square minus 14x plus minus 120, because 49 minus 169 comes out to be minus 120. Here taking 2 common outside, so it becomes x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. So we remained with x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0, because 2 equating to 0 becomes 0. So we will do the simplification of this x square minus 7x minus 60. It becomes x square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 is equal to 0, because minus 12x plus 5x sum comes out to be minus 7x, and 12 multiplied by 5 the product comes out to be 60. So taking x common from first two terms, it becomes x minus 12, and then 5 common from next two terms, it becomes x minus 12 is equal to 0. So we remained with x minus 12 and x plus 5 is equal to 0. So our value comes out to be x is equal to 12 or x is equal to minus 5. So rejecting minus term, so we remained with base x 12. So altitude of the triangle that is 7 less x minus 7, so it becomes 12 minus 7 that is 5 centimeter. So these are the dimensions of the triangle which we have shown here. So this base x is 12 and this altitude becomes 5, so the sum of these two makes the hypotenuse 13. So this is the answer of the fifth question. And last question of exercise 4.2. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupee 90, and the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. Of the sixth question is, let the number of articles produced in a day is equal to x So according to the question, cost of each article, that is 2 twice the number of articles plus 3. This is according to question. So total cost on one day which is given in the question is 90 rupees. So equating these to 90, the equation becomes 2x square plus 3x minus 90 is equal to 0. So we will break 3x into two parts. So it becomes 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 is equal to 0, because 3x is broken into two parts, that is 15x minus 12x. The sum becomes 3x. 15 multiplied by 12, it becomes the product of 90 and 2 180. So taking x common from first two terms, it becomes 2x plus 15. Then 12 common from other these two terms, so it becomes s plus 15 is equal to 0. So it has two terms, 2x plus 15 in bracket and x minus 2 12, that has come from outside the bracket. So we have 2x plus 15 is equal to 0, or x minus 12 is equal to 0. So x comes out to be minus 15 by 2, or x comes out to be 12. Step we wrongly taken 12 outside. Instead of taking outside, we have to take 6 outside. So it becomes 2x minus 15. So this is rejected is equal to, and this is this also rejected. It becomes x minus 6 is equal to 0. X comes out to be 6. So root comes out to be 6. Number of articles produced in a day. Number of articles produced in a day comes out to be 6, because we have rejected this because negative articles are not produced. So cost of each article according to question becomes 2x plus 3, putting value of x 6, 2 multiplied by 6 plus 3, it comes out to be 15. So this is the 15 rupees answer. So with this we have completed this exercise also. Thanks for watching. If you are having any doubt, you can ask by commenting us.